Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Alright car lovers, today we're diving into something that has everyone talking, the brand new 2026 Honda Civic. Yeah, the Civic, the car that's been around for decades, the one that's basically part of automotive history. And guess what? Honda's taking things to a whole new level this time. The 2026 model isn't just an upgrade, it's a complete reimagination of what the Civic stands for. Now, if you think you've seen everything the Civic can do, think again. This one's got a sleek new design, a powerful hybrid system, and even some off-road capability that's going to surprise a lot of people. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's talk about everything that makes the 2026 Civic one of the most exciting cars coming next year. Body conversational storytelling throughout. You know how Honda has always played it safe with the Civic's design? Reliable, practical, clean, but not exactly bold. Well, this time they've thrown that playbook out the window. The 2026 Civic looks mean. The front fascia has this more aggressive sculpted grille. It kind of gives off mini Acura vibes, honestly, and those LED headlights, way sharper. The stance is lower, wider, and you can just feel that sporty energy even before the wheels start turning. From the side, there's this new shoulder line that runs all the way from the hood to the taillights, and it gives the whole car this aerodynamic, almost coupe-like flow. And the taillights, oh, those are beautiful. They stretch across the rear in a single light bar, something we're seeing a lot on premium cars lately, but on the Civic it just works. It's stylish but not screaming for attention. And Honda's added a few trims this year that really shake things up. There's the standard sedan, of course, but also a more rugged Civic Active version, a slightly lifted model with tougher suspension and off-road inspired design elements. Yeah, you heard that right, a Civic that can handle dirt trails. It's not a hardcore off-roader like a Bronco or anything, but imagine driving out to a campsite or a scenic mountain road. The 2026 Civic can actually do that now. But let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where Honda's making big moves. The hybrid powertrain is finally front and center. Honda's been slowly transitioning toward electrification, but the 2026 Civic takes a major step, offering a hybrid option across almost every trim. You're looking at a refined 2-liter engine paired with dual electric motors that deliver smooth acceleration and instant torque. And yeah, way better fuel economy. We're talking nearly 50 miles per gallon combined. But what really gets me excited is how this hybrid doesn't feel like your typical eco-focused setup. It's tuned to still give you that snappy Civic driving feel, responsive steering, lightweight body, and a low center of gravity. You can actually have fun in this thing while still saving fuel. And that's what Honda, always done best, combining practicality with excitement. And for those of you who want more kick, rumors are flying that Honda might introduce a Civic C Hybrid, a sportier version using the same electric tech to boost performance. That could mean a Civic that hits 0-60 faster than ever and still manages great mileage. It's like Honda's finally merging the future with the fun. Now let's move inside, because wow, the cabin is where the Civic feels like a completely different car. The moment you open the door you notice the change. It's modern, it's upscale, and it finally feels premium in a way older Civics didn't. There's this wide horizontal dashboard design, clean, elegant, almost minimalist, with a floating touchscreen in the center. And yes, it's bigger now. Honda given us a new 12.3-inch display on the higher trims, paired with a fully digital driver cluster that actually looks amazing. But the real win here is the tech. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are now standard, of course, but now you've got a built-in Google system that integrates your Maps, Assistant, and music seamlessly. There's even a voice assistant that can adjust your climate or find nearby charging stations for the hybrid. It's like driving inside a tech hub that's actually easy to use, something a lot of automakers still can't quite get right. And comfort-wise, this thing's leveled up. The seats are redesigned for better lumbar support using eco-friendly materials that feel soft but durable. The cabin's quieter thanks to better insulation, and there's even an optional panoramic sunroof, something Civic fans have been asking for forever. Oh, and Honda didn't forget about storage. The center console's got more space, and the rear seats fold down completely flat. So whether you're hauling gear for a road trip or groceries from Costco, the Civic still keeps that practicality that made it a household favorite. Now I know what you're thinking, all these upgrades sound great, but what about the price? Here, we're Honda being smart. The base 2026 Civic is expected to start just under $25,000, which is pretty amazing considering all the tech and design improvements. The hybrid trims will likely land around $28,000 to $32,000, depending on options, and the top-end Touring or C versions might stretch toward $35,000. Still, that's a sweet spot in today's market, especially when you think about what you're getting in terms of tech, efficiency, and looks. But let's get a bit nostalgic for a second, because if you've been around cars long enough, you know the Civic has gone through so many personalities over the years. Remember the early 2000 Civics, boxy, practical, a little boring, but they just ran forever. Then came the 2016 redesigned sporty, youthful, suddenly the Civic was cool again. And now in 2026 it feels like Honda's finally blending both worlds: reliability and style, efficiency and fun. It's not just a car you buy because it's affordable or lasts long, it's a car you actually want to drive. And that's why I think the 2026 Civic might just dominate the compact segment again. Sure, Toyota's Corolla Hybrid is solid, Mazda 3 looks amazing, and Hyundai's Elantra N is a blast, but Honda's playing the long game here. They're not just chasing trends, they're evolving the Civic into something future-proof. Let's talk about driving experience for a sec. Early test drives and leaks from insiders suggest the steering feels sharper, suspension smoother, and even road noise is way down. That's huge for Civic owners who commute daily. And the hybrid system seamlessly switches between gas and electric, no weird jerks, no lag, just buttery smooth transitions. And I can't help but mention Honda Sensing, the company's suite of driver assist features. In 2026 it's been updated with even more precision. Lane keeping feels more natural, adaptive cruise control works better in stop-and-go traffic, and the new 360-degree camera system is a game-changer for city driving. Basically, it's safer, smarter, and smoother than ever. Now something that's really caught people's attention is the Civic Active trim I mentioned earlier, that slightly rugged version. It's Honda testing the waters for lifestyle-focused cars. You know how everyone wants crossovers and small SUVs? Well, the Civic Active is like Honda saying, hey, you can still have a Civic that's ready for adventure. With a mild lift, skid plates, and all-weather tires, it's the most versatile Civic ever built. You could take it hiking, surfing, or just cruise around town, and it looks cool doing it. At the end of the day, the 2026 Civic is all about balance. It's not chasing luxury brands or pretending to be a supercar. It's just doing what the Civic has always done best, giving you incredible value, reliability, and now, a genuine sense of excitement. It's familiar yet futuristic, simple yet bold. So yeah, the 2026 Honda Civic, it's not just another update. It's a statement. It shows how far Honda's come and where they're going next. Whether you've been a Civic fan for years or just someone who wants a car that gets everything right, this model deserves a serious look. I can already imagine seeing these on the road, that new design turning heads, the hybrid humming quietly at stoplights, and people realizing, wow, the Civic is back on top again. So tell me what you think. Do you like this new bold direction, or do you miss the old school simplicity? Drop your thoughts in the comments. You know I love hearing your takes. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and stay tuned, because I've got plenty more deep dives on upcoming 2026 models coming your way. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.